Christine, it is Thursday, April 11th, and I really don't have a challenge for you today because there's a lot of stuff to cover, and I don't want another 8-minute video like last time to just, you know, throw on people. So instead, I'm going to be doing a lot of costume changes. As you can see, currently doing the blue and silver of Ravenclaw for now. Even got the black cardigan and the white button-up shirt. I was going to try to find a black robe to go with it, but not happening. I don't own a wizard's robe or stole, so that's a problem. Anyway, we're gonna get right into it. I don't remember what I was gonna say next, but my special non-musical guest is going to be joining us right now with a little bit about characters that I can relate to. So here's Ashley.
Hi Christine, I'm Ashley. I'm not sure how Beau's planning on introducing me, but I know I have 30 seconds to speak, which I will most definitely be going over that 30 seconds. I know that you were talking about characters that you're relatable to, so I'm going to speak on Beau's behalf and what I think he's relatable to. He introduced me to Doctor Who, and I'd have to say that's his most relatable character, with the way that he thinks, acts, speaks, especially the way that he dresses. He also introduced me to Sherlock Holmes, and I can definitely see with the way that Sherlock thinks, that's definitely a lot of the way that Beau thinks as well. So between those two characters, I would definitely have to say that's what makes Beau who he is. And I'm already over my 30 seconds, so bye!
Suck it. Hot girl thinks that she reminds me, or I remind her, of Doctor Who and Sherlock Holmes. Every man on the internet just let out a collective sigh of relief and awesome. So obviously costume change again, doing the CBGB t-shirt in remembrance of one of my favorite characters, Harry Dresden, another wizard, and for the record, that's the wizard that I would choose to be, even though he gets a really raw deal of it. Also, new hair. I'm just going to leave it like that for now. But I want to go into a couple of things that Ashley covered. Sherlock Holmes and Doctor Who obviously have a very big impact on me, but a few other characters, Sean Spencer from Psych. Let's see, we're looking at, Dade Murphy from Hackers we've already discussed, but things that other people mention, most of the time it's like Sean Spencer. I've had the Sherlock Holmes thing. Weirdly enough, I don't hear it that often. Some lady at work said Steve Carell, and I don't see it, and I don't like it. I like him, I just don't like that. Now, quick rundown of other characters that I really, really like. We're looking at Chuck from the TV show of the same name, Chuck. We're looking at Jared Franklin from Franklin and Bash. We're looking at Captain Malcolm Reynolds from Serenity and Firefly. We're looking at Sam Winchester from Supernatural. JD from Scrubs, Neil Caffrey from White Collar, Rick Castle from the TV show Castle, or Scott Pilgrim. Now, my big thing going into that is I always like to relate to my characters in some way. I have a really difficult time watching a TV show that doesn't have a character that I can directly relate to. And finding a well-written character that everyone can relate to is incredibly difficult. Some of the best authors do it well. Jim Butcher did it well. Lev Grossman did it well. A few others here and there. Obviously Rowling did it well. Otherwise we wouldn't be so in love with Harry Potter. And speaking of which, quick present for you. Now I've got the green tie, obviously, for Slytherin. And I will tell you why right now. And seriously, look at my eyes. Totally popping.
Down a corridor with tricks right up my sleeve. Bump into this girl that's on my floor. She just wants to see what would it be like to hold hands with someone dark. Who would have known you don't need a wand to start a spark. I'll slither up to you, you can be my lion cub.
First, obviously, I don't know that song very well. It's the first time I've listened to it in months. And two, Mika Kitty, marry me, please. And I have to say, I have one problem with what you said about the whole Gryffindor thing, like, house-wise. Yeah, Hufflepuff's okay, but you left somebody really important out, and that's Cedric Diggory. I mean, yeah, he's also in the Twilight movies, and I have to hold that against him. But as a character in the book, the dude's kind of a badass. I mean, you have to like him. You literally have to be hurt whenever what happens in the fourth book happens. I'm not going to say because some people, Philistines, haven't read it yet. I'm surprised you didn't say anything about how Time Lord candy is more delicious than normal person candy. Be that as it may, the wizard I would choose to be like would be the Harry Dresden style from Jim Butcher's, like, 14-book-long, incredible series. The Dresden Files. Awesome. Awesome. Again, language comes with it, but you also have to have a good knowledge base, control over yourself, well-done emotion, like mental stability. It's a really big deal, but they're also incredibly cool and relatively stylish, or can be. I mean, Dresden does sweatpants half the time in the book and still kicks more butt than Jean-Claude Van Damme, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and Sylvester Stallone combined. Like, the dude's a powerhouse of awesome. This isn't a challenge, this is more of a something fun for us to do. Can you imagine a group of Gryffindor with, like, upside-down visors turned cockeyed, with, like, spiky moosed hair coming out of the top and, like, bleach tips? They're all wearing Affliction t-shirts. I have nothing against the wearing of Affliction t-shirts, I'm just against the representation of it in society. And, I mean, can you just imagine them all playing beer pong together? Because I did. I had a dream that Gryffindor played beer pong against Ravenclaw, and Ravenclaw did all these wicked cool trick shots. We were in Ravenclaw, by the way, and it was awesome. But we were up against, you know, all those people that you don't like. The guys that spend more time at the gym than they would ever consider spending in a bookstore or the library. Which, again, I have nothing against working out, per se, but you can work out, like, that, too. All that being said, Christine, enjoy your week, and I look forward to hearing from you on Monday with all sorts of new things.